Hello everyone. Um, I just caught another trout. So right now it's prime time, but I threw it back because we already have a few that I'm gonna use as cut bait. Yes, I'm using trout as cut bait. You have the little ones that swallow the hook and aren't gonna survive anyway, you know. Okay, this worm is a bit tiny. Let's see if we can catch another little trout. Hi there. Hi there. Thanks for the like. I don't know why I'm at this weird angle. Hey Danny, I'm gonna reload it real quick. Okay, now I look normal. So yeah, some Scottish trout for dinner. Let's get a little worm on here. My last worm, so after that it's cut bait all the way. I do without your smile. From me, you pick me. Kidding. And I'm getting some other stuff ready, but I might not even get time to do that because it seems to be biting really good. Magical mystery ride. Hey there, long time. I know. Shit's been real and it still is. Like, I might have to leave pretty abruptly, honestly, because, well, there's some shit going on. And, yeah. But for now, I'm here. And I just connected my. Sorry, man. I just connected. Serious fish in this little creek. Don't underestimate it. Hey, getting a call. Okay, see ya, man. See ya. No worries. No worries at all. Not now. Hi. Hey. Hey. I can start a live just, you know. You know, I just didn't know what else to do, so I thought, well, I'm gonna start a live. But yeah, it's alright, I've got some big news anyway. Well, you wanna send me a message or you wanna tell me in private? Like, no, like live, on a call, or kind of private call. Yeah. I'm just killing some time fishing. It's just, oh, okay. That's nice. That's not the news I was expecting, but I'm very glad it's that kind of news. And well, if you need someone, of course, I'm always happy to take care of some animals too. Of course, I'm not home, but yeah. Of course, Benjamin needed a new friend. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it is honestly here's a good place to do if it's if it's a rabbit that travels. That would work. No, the rice. Little travel bunny. Always been you. Was ist? Yeah, okay. My dad just told me something, but it's just some people coming to the bossy, so it's fine. Nothing. So my friend who was looking after him had a log area and seen a rabbit and sent me a photo and said, "Do you want her?" Yeah, she isn't traveling with me. I wouldn't trust that, but she's adorable. Oh, okay. Now I got you. Now I got you. So it's not you didn't find the new pet, but okay, you still have another one, and she's home and there's cages already sorted. Well, that's perfect. Oh, I mean, of course you can send me some, but you can also post them to your channel, and I'll check it out there if you prefer that. Your pet, though, yeah. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for Benjamin. It's always been you. Okay, and there's a shit place for fish, for normal. Haley, or Sebby, right? Sebby is the name you prefer. I haven't got a name for her yet. Her name was Mimi, but I want to change it. How about Memester? I don't know. Good to see you too, man. And there's even more news? Fucking hell. Okay. No. Well, now you definitely have my curiosity. I mean, you always have, but you know, even more now. Oh, dude. Yeah, but I need to tell people. I don't know why, but oh, I get it. Okay. Some things you just can't keep to yourself. So, Sebby, in case you haven't heard or didn't read up the chat, Willow has a new pet, a new rabbit. So, well, Benjamin isn't alone anymore. So yeah, I only came on to say that and it's already weird. Well, what's weird about it? I mean, it is a weird feeling. I also remember when I just had Lila and it is weird. But that kind of weird or something else is weird. I mean, I know both of us, that we're always weird, but aside from the normal weird. Do anything for love. And yes, I called you weird, get over it. Nah, I think pretty much everyone who comes to my channel is kind of weird in their own way. And I wouldn't want it any other way. One and only promise. Hey there, Aussie chick. It's been a minute. Okay, I also haven't been live, but I also didn't really see you much. Well, okay, I also haven't been in Burkos a lot, so might be my fault that I didn't see you anywhere. It's a great week, everyone. Oh, okay, good night. Well, you have a great week too. Hier sind ein paar, zwei Fetzen, ne? Kannst du mal probieren?
Ich muss jetzt nur eine Pose und ein Ding haben.
Achso, stimmt. Dann nimm die, also willst du die Fetzen?
Ja, aber ich muss das mal umbauen.
Okay, dann ich gehe jetzt aber weiter gerade.
So. Hast du eine Pose hier irgendwas?
Hier dran? Dann nimm du die Angel hier. Okay. Mach mal ein paar Leinen. Okay. Hier Fetzen, dann brauche ich aber das Messer.
Ja. Die Pose kannst du dir noch mitnehmen?
Die Angel können wir jetzt hier
mitnehmen oder hier?
Ja, vielleicht. Okay. Just had to get my dad sorted out. Can do, man. Here. Hot. No. Still here, Willow, or did you already leave? Don't let Aussie chicks scare you off. I'm kidding. Kind of. Throwing around. Do that. But yeah, you did say you just came on to announce a pet, so yeah. Thanks for the like. Thank you for the like. Okay, this little trout. What does it have in its stomach? This looks like a bunch of little snails and stuff. They really don't have much food here. It looks like they're really eating anything they can get. Which is probably one of the reasons why you can catch them pretty easily. Coming over. Oh, and by the way, my car is, well, it's not really broken down, but I am probably not gonna I might not have a car in a little bit. My dad came over here and more or less saved my ass. But yeah. I mean, he was going to come over anyway, but he did come over with a borrowed car from a friend. instead of just flying over and both of us using my car. Just so you guys know. Over. 1 second. I'm still here. You can still read chat. Okay. So let me make sure I have it on live chat. Yes, I do. Okay, good. Good. And I'm gonna get another rod setup. Actually, I might not do a lot of eel fishing this time around. So it turns out eels are protected over here. Plus, they're small and they're actually gonna use it to being their car. So I might just not. You know. Oh. Because that's going to make it less likely to catch the eels that I'm not really planning to catch anyway. So, yeah. Anyway. Okay, I could make my rod into a bottom rod, but I think I'm actually going to rig up another float rig. If I can find a little float that I thought I'd had in my pocket. If I don't have it in my pocket, then that's kind of shit. Oh well. Then that kind of ruins that plan. Yeah, it's not here. Then I might have to go with a bottom rig for now. If a float rig without a float kind of doesn't work, you know. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, no. I don't have that on me. Shit. Oh well. Then bottom rig it is. Doki. I'm thinking. Let's see what kind of hook we're gonna use. We need a super thick wire hook on this line. Well, this hook is really thick wire. Okay, this one works. Just because I'm gonna use cut bait, I don't need a long shank hook like I would probably use for worms. way, do you guys want me to sing? I can if you want, if you like, but not sure if anyone wants to hear that. Because I am listening some music in the background. Alright, well, on my headphones. Just so you guys know. Well, the chat is kind of slow, so, you know. There is some stuff I need to keep my mind off at the moment. Or just, yeah. It does help if I have some music playing. Anyway, let me know if you want me to give you some singing, a little singing performance or not. Both answers are fine. If no one talks, I might just start doing it anyway. Yeah. You don't want to torture your ears. Anyway. Let's see. I should be able to do this twice. Long, long time ago. In case you didn't know. Okay, I'm already singing, but if you guys talk and say if you actually want me to stop, I am, because this isn't the singing channel. It's a fishing channel. It's supposed to stay that way. Impossible is forever in that case. Truth is, now that how you're feeling. In case you didn't know, I'm crazy about you. So sad that I live life without you, even though. Alright. Alright. I should probably just tie a knot, but I'm actually splicing this connection, so it's taking a bit longer. And the midges are coming out. They're like little tiny mosquitoes that you have up here. At least you don't get the big mosquitoes, but you get a trillion of these little small ones that are too small really to even hit or do much of anything about. They'll probably even go through a mosquito net. That's kind of annoying. Right now. Okay, I'm gonna switch to red light. I think my light is attracting them more than my smell is already. Maybe I just need to get used to them, but oh well. And I'm trying to do a fucking splice while getting stings or bites. Oh, fuck. I hope some wind is gonna come soon, because that's a problem. We want the wind up here, because otherwise these beasts come out if there's no wind. If there's no wind, you get eaten alive. Anyway. Anyway. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, it is not. It is annoying. It does itch. Let's see. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, come on. This is long enough for the splice. Hey there, alive and kicking. The mosquitoes are hungry there too. Oh yes. Oh yes. Very hungry. As soon as the wind dies down, like right now, you get eaten alive, which is bad. Oh fuck. Oh, sorry. Sorry for the swearing. Sorry for the swearing, people. Mm. But yeah, I got like probably at least 100 mosquito bites just now. Not even kidding. They're tiny mosquitoes, and one single bite doesn't even really hurt. But if it's enough of them, it's still pretty bad. And I probably got 20 more just while I was talking. Not no joke. No joke. And somehow they crawled into my pants, and I sting my legs on the inside of my pants, which is really fucking annoying. But yeah, I might evacuate soon. I might evacuate soon. There's only so much of this I can take. Like, I mean, I can take a lot, but if I don't have to, why should I? Use mud to protect yourself. Yeah. Okay, I think actually there's some wind coming up. I think it should be over, honestly. Oh, well, it's still not enough wind, but it's gonna get better. If we get a little bit of wind, they're gonna be gone. So yeah, hi John, through a nest, something like beekeepers used. Sturgeon, hey Michael, you changed your profile picture. What's up with that, man? Where did my Hurton go? Beautiful. But yeah, I'm up in Scotland doing some trout fishing at the moment. Unfortunately, no sturgeons over here, at least not where I am. And I just got eaten alive by mosquitoes, but there's a little bit of wind coming up, so they should be gone, just about gone now. But I still got a couple hundred stings. No, I'm not exaggerating. I probably got a couple hundred stings. They're teeny tiny mosquitoes, and they're still there. Fuck. The wind is coming. It's going down. Good. Yeah, hold on. Good. I cast it too far and stop the trend on the other side of the river. Here you don't need to cast far. You need to cast. So casting too far is a bigger risk. Most so. Let's put this bell on the tip of my rod. Okay. I hope the Mitchells are gonna disappear soon, or I'm gonna disappear in, into the little house I'm staying at. I might have to do that and just wait if there's gonna be a little bit of wind coming up. This is bad. This is bad. And then we can just do a little bit of a Q&A and just have a talk. Maybe that's also fine because I'm really getting eaten alive out here at the moment. But yeah, oh well. Oh, nice man. Let me read chat for a second. John, I got that with. Okay. Okay, no new comments. Stay here. Anyway, okay. And at least my face is warm now after getting a million stings. But I'm still, I think, gonna go soon just because this is too much. I don't need to put myself through this torture. And yeah, like coming into my jacket. That's bad. Okay. 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 I'm gonna throw this rod out and then I'm out of here for now. Help. Falling in love with. create a little bit of wind, not give them time to settle. Okay. Okay. And any new chats? Not yet. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fucking mosquitoes. I'm not exaggerating when I say it's millions of them. Okie dokie. Okay. 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 Go check that rod over there. Put a new little piece of fish on. Different new bait. Oh, and it's starting to rain now. That's great. Yeah, even more reason to go inside and do a little bit of a Q&A or just answer live, depending on if I get some people who actually want the Q&A part, or if no one wants it. But yeah, unfortunately but I will catch some fish on live. I promise you that. I promise you that. I did catch one right before I started the live, so yeah. But okay, maybe I should start a live if they're chewing, and then nothing happens. Okay, this bait is untouched. Well, no, it's not untouched actually. There were something was eating at it, but really small. I had some shrimps that I bought. I'm probably gonna just eat them because the fish here don't seem to care for it, which is interesting because like some little fish that I caught in the tide pools used to be really good bait. But of course, that's also 10 years ago, so maybe something changed. I don't know. Dokie. Okay, now more people coming. If you get some rain and the fucking midges disappear, then I might keep going and do some more fishing. But if I'm still gonna be eating. Okay, right here there's a bit of wind. Nice. Oh, it's nice not being eaten alive for a moment. And I got one sting that's pretty big. That might have been a bigger mosquito. I didn't know they had them here. Well, maybe they extended their range. Because normally up here in northern Scotland, you only really get the tiny little midges, which are still really annoying. or you can see my face. You see my face. What I was talking about being eaten alive, right? Yeah. hmm That is what happens if you don't have any wind for a little bit and you don't seek shelter immediately. But yeah, now there is a little bit of wind, so at least I'm not getting eaten alive anymore. But I look pretty bad, like a crumb pie. Yeah, my face looks like a crumb pie. I tried to PayPal, but it says all day can't go through. Did you use the add locked up drag or the add max s? I'll put my wait a minute. I have my other phone with me, so I'm gonna put the other. Yeah, the rain is getting more. I'm thinking I'm gonna go inside because it also looks like rain. I don't want to get my phone too wet, so I'll go inside and there I'm gonna put the PayPal in the chat. That should work. Yeah, I have to remove that one. Thank you, John. That account doesn't work for whatever reason. I haven't been able to get it to work. It never worked properly. I'll create. I'll put the one that I decided to just use as my unofficial account, but that's not under my actual name. Just use that for YouTube for now. As long as it's still, as long as it's not really a business and it's just some friends trying to help out, I think it's okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna put that one in. Just packing up so not everything gets wet. Because the thing is, up here, you always have high humidity and stuff doesn't really dry. So you need to be careful with not getting too wet. Because getting it to dry is gonna be a nightmare. Rain and wind in Scotland. Kinda, yeah, eating alive. Yeah, alive and kicking. Well, I am still alive and kicking, so that's good. But yeah, I'm getting eaten alive by Scottish mosquitoes. Well, I got eaten alive by Scottish mosquitoes. I look like a crumb cake, and now it's raining. It's only a little bit of rain. It's little raindrops and little mosquitoes. But yeah, I'm gonna put one more line in. I do have some bite alarms, and I'm gonna go inside. And then I can just come back and check where there's no rain and I've recovered from all the millions of mosquito bites. Because like where you see where it looks like one big bite, that's probably like 30 of them that hit the same exact spot. But anyway. By kissing. But yeah, go inside. We can have a bit of a talk about what I'm doing here and all that stuff. Even that you. Okay, now my screen isn't reacting. That's probably because it's wet. So yeah, my phone is waterproof, like that IPX67 rating, so it should be all right. But okay, here there's no more wind. There's wind back there, so the mosquitoes are back. That's fun. So I'm gonna get out of here real quick. Fucking hell. Okay, here there's a little bit of wind again. So there can be tiny stretches of the river that that are bad, and then it's okay again. Okay, I'm gonna reload the stream. It's just gonna be 1 second so I can see. Oh, actually, my whole screen isn't working. Anyway, never mind. In that case, but yeah, I'm gonna get it to work. I just right now I think I need to get inside first because the rain isn't good. But this is Scotland. I like it. I don't mind this weather, and it's kind of warm, and I'm also moving around, which keeps me warm. So I don't mind the weather. It's just, oh, there could be a fish on there. My father just left his rod here. It is so big that it made the float go under. That's also a possibility. Because we went from a little worm to cut bait, so that might be it. Okay. Oh, actually, this is not the spot. This would be a spot for a different day, or maybe for later, not for now. But now I'm gonna use, yeah, I know where I'm gonna put this last line for now. And hopefully sometime tonight I can catch something nice to eat. Because I have meat. I have meat that is more than just responsibly sourced. Some people know how I get it, some don't. I don't want to make everything public. But yeah, I've got some very responsibly sourced meat with me, plenty of it. And so I'm not going to run out of food at least. So also, if you think I'm going to starve to death, at least for now, that's not going to happen. But so you don't need to send me money for food. But my car is fucked, and I would like to continue my trip, honestly, as soon as possible. Instead of just have to come home and wait till I have messed up enough money to get going again. Which I will probably have to do either way. But if I can get the time that I need to spend home down, that would be cool. So yeah, I would appreciate any help with that. Okay, time to go to the. Okay, now the rain stopped, so I might actually stay outside. If there's a little bit of wind and I'm not gonna get eaten alive, I'm gonna Oh, now I have you back. The trout are full of mosquitoes. What will you use? I'm not gonna use anything. I'm gonna use my pain tolerance as a remedy. That's all I need. I mean, I might heat up a spoon over the camping cooker or something to just, kind of like just use the heat to denaturalize the venom or something. That helps, but honestly, there's so many, I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. I've got so many stings. I don't think there's a point in even trying. So I'm probably just gonna tough it out. That usually works for me. And they don't hurt for that long because they're such tiny mosquito bites, So it should probably, it is, and in my face it doesn't hurt at all. But the ones that got me on my scalp, that which is a kind of a sensitive area, they are itchy and kind of like on the back of my neck. But yeah. But yeah, generally it's just I'll just for the most part I just tough it out. I have a higher pain tolerance than it looks. It's not just the like if I could just get the full dose of it as a pain and be over, then I wouldn't give a shit. If I was saying on the if it was so bad that I was on the ground wincing for a minute or two, and then it would be gone, I would prefer that honestly over this constant just annoyance. You know, it's more like a nuisance, but it's one that's hard to get rid of. That's what sucks. But oh well, there's worse things. It lets me know I'm still alive, so you know. Let's make some more leaders. A little snell knot. I will do tutorials for all my knots, but right now I just want to get it done. And that's no kidding. Most of the knots I use on a regular basis I could tie behind my back with closed eyes, like this snell knot, which is actually basically a uni knot tied on the shank of the hook. But yeah. My arms. I choose you. Okie dokie. And yeah, then I'm gonna pick up the little float rod and try if I can not get another trout on stream. Okay, now the wind is dying down again. I hope it comes back. If not, I might go. I don't need to make it to 1,000 mosquito bites. You know, and I might if I just ignore them for too long. And I don't know how much my body can recover from within a day. And of course, I'm gonna be here for a few more days at least. So yeah, gotta also keep that in mind. let's check my dad's rod because my dad didn't bring anything. It's the one that my dad just dropped and left. And then, depending on what the rain does, I'm either gonna go inside or stay for a fish. But we're gonna catch something. I know we will. Just maybe it's gonna be late in the night or in the morning. We'll catch something. I mean, if I had worms, I would have already caught a bunch of little trout. But I know I'm gonna catch something decent soon. The river is still full of fish, so it's just a matter of time till we hook into one of the better ones, you know. Just a matter of time. And also now that I have cut bait, I have even higher hopes. Because cut bait was what I caught, and like little fish that I caught with a net in the tide pool were what I caught all my big fish on last time. I didn't catch any of them on worms or artificials, but I didn't really try artificials because on first day my reel broke. Okay, fish. Lost my float. Great. If my dad got it stuck up, okay, then I'm gonna go inside now and come back with some fresh float rigs and stuff. I don't know what to do if, yeah, it's my pocket that I thought I had, but I couldn't find all left. That's nice, I guess. At least they're not bad. But the rain is getting worse, so yeah, I'm going inside. I'm going inside. I don't need the phone getting too wet. Even if it is water resistant. It's still a normal Samsung. It's not like an outdoor phone or anything like that. So yeah. When I'm inside, I'm gonna put my other PayPal that if you want to help out in the chat. Anyway. Yeah, the midges are bad. There is still some place, some room in the bossy. At least you could stay in there till the midges get a bit better. Like as soon as there's a little bit of wind, they should be gone. Hm? Was ist? Sind hier drin auch welche oder geht's? Ja. Ich sehe schon aus wie ein...
Ich weiß, ich sehe auch scheiße aus. Du siehst bestimmt noch scheiße aus.
Ja.
Lass mich mal gucken. Oh Gott.
Yes, I look. I'm still on stream, by the way, just so you know. Hi. Yeah, I know. You might need to start a little fire if they do start coming inside.
That's what we're
'Cause
working on here.
Yeah, a little bit of smoke.
Oh, I got cigarettes, but I don't want to.
Yeah, no, please no cigarette smoke.
For that, you know?
Then I'll be sleeping outside if there's cigarette smoke in here. Yes. We're gonna try to start a little fire too.
Yeah.
Okay, keep the door closed because otherwise they can't come in.
Okay.
So yeah, there is a group of like girls in their 20s probably here, and some and a couple on their honeymoon from the US. Yeah, it can just be next to the window there. You can get some light. It's crazy. We have big waves and everything, but not enough wind to get the mixes away. But we're also pretty sheltered in here with some mountains. That's beautiful, but that might be the reason why we get all of the midges. Because yeah, it doesn't come through on the camera, but it's bad. It actually came up my pants. They got in and were stinging me on my legs. That was fun. Oh, yeah, just need to sit next to the window first. Then you guys can see me fine. Okay, I'm gonna put my PayPal in the chat now. Hey, this looks like some old Renaissance movie. Hi there, Smarty. Oh, it is an old house with the walls are made of natural stone, and on the outside they're just raw. Here on the inside they did put a little bit of stuff in the grooves, but on the outside nothing. Live. Okay, I'm only. Let's see. I'm gonna put my PayPal on here. It's the one that works. And yeah, if we get some more wind again, I will go back out and see if I can catch me another trout. Right now, I'm glad that I'm not getting eaten alive. Oh, the audio is very low. That's not good. That is weird. Can you still understand me? That is weird. Okay, I can't find my live stream. That's crap. Yeah. Okay, there it is. There it is. second. Don't tell us, let me guess, a king. Yeah, okay, of course, of course. That sounds about right. You're waiting for daylight to steal. Yeah, there's actually no horses here. Just sheep. I guess I'll have to ride a sheep. Okay. It got me everywhere, even where I was at close. But I think the wind is back. Looks like it. Wie bitte? Ah, ich habe noch keinen mehr. Yeah. So I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna check. If it's not raining and the wind is back, then solid. Okay, I'm also gonna have to make dinner for my dad soon, and I'll make us some venison. Okay. We can eat it all. Just das ist schon in Stückchen geschnibbelt. Das ist geschnetzeltes. No, it's not enough wind for the midges. Okay. Never mind. We're just gonna make dinner now. Lass uns was zu essen machen. Wir können auch noch die Shrimps braten, die wir als Köder gekauft hatten, weil die scheinen ja nicht so funktionieren. We also have some shrimps that I wanted to use as bait, but they're not. Ja, wenn ich eine Lampe finde. Okay. Ja, ich hatte auch noch irgendwo noch nichts. Jetzt ja. Die zickert rum. Alright. Let's make dinner. Some surf and turf, venison and shrimps. And I'm gonna offer the people there if they want some venison because we have plenty. We have plenty. 1 second, I'm just gonna mute it while I talk to them. Okay. Thanks. Okay. MK is talking like we can actually hear him. Who is MK? locked up drag is talking. But yeah. If you don't eat any meat for a long time, your gut gets de-accustomed to it and actually hurts your digestion. But well, I did have the same issue with legumes, and now I can eat legumes all day. So it is. I guess it's the same deal with anything really. You need a clip-on mic. I know. Well, if you actually do send me some cash, I'm gonna, like if I need something for my channel, and some people send me donations, of course, as long as I have those necessities taken care of, that's where the money is going. So yeah, I'm just right now I have like 5 pounds left, and I'll also need I'll need a solar panel soon for my outdoor stuff like this. There is one at Halford's, a local store, for like 43 pounds. So that's like 50 euros, 55 US dollars, something like that. Which is a, but yeah. Anyway, yo Marlon, get me Heather's number. Who is Heather? I hope her. Oh, so the girl. Where the hell are you? Hiding in someone's chat? Maybe. I missed you, man. Nah. It's just, well, I'm not hiding. I'm allowed to be here, but it is kind of a shed. It's just like an old, beat down house that I'm allowed to use, basically. Somewhere in the middle of nowhere. But I don't want people just to come here randomly, so I'm not going to tell you where I am. But I'm somewhere. I have the Atlantic coast right outside it, and yeah, and a nice creek or small river filled with trout and eels. But anyway, where do you keep the? Oh, I feed them. I feed them to the sheep. If they were pigs, it would actually make sense. But oh well. We've got broccoli. That's nice. And pasteurized meat. Yummy. So I'm actually not gonna need to do much cooking at all. And my dad only brought the pasteurized meat, so I think. Yeah, I don't think any of this meat is still raw. It's all pasteurized. So I just need to warm it up, basically. And I'm just going to make the veggies. And you need to hang stuff up here because there can be some rats around. So you don't want to leave food lying. I haven't seen any rats this time. It's been years since I was here. But last time there were rats. So I'm not taking any chances. And I also have pasteurized venison for my cat. Oh, there's a bunch of water in here. Okay. That's no good. That's probably from the ice, not water from the veggies. So, yeah, I'm gonna just have to rinse that. No, not rinse it, but like drain that off. Okay, it drained. Now the veggies can go in to my pan. I'm just gonna use some garlic and onion salt. If I have the onion salt with me. If not, I'm just gonna put some garlic salt and onion salt. Okay, we have both. Good. I'm gonna cut these It's broccoli, by the way. So yeah, some nice broccoli. I actually also have some onions. Let me cut up some onions and put them in. It says US dollar, don't you want euros? Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna need to transfer it anyway to a. Right now, well, I'm in Scotland, so I'm gonna need British pounds, so it doesn't matter. Actually, it's easy if you send it over PayPal. John, it's better if you send it in dollars, I think. Because I can use dollars. And PayPal has pretty shit conversion fees. They're not gonna charge, they're gonna take like 10% of the money you send just for converting it. There's a good chance they're gonna convert it anyway because my account is set to euros, so I might need to change that. I don't know. But oh well. At least it'll get to me, at least most of the money you're sending, so. Do it whatever works for you, it doesn't matter. But yeah, you can also set it to sending it euros, and maybe probably the fees will be lower if you have a credit card linked up. Because like at least the bigger banks, they often charge nothing at all for conversion. Like I have a card, a Revolut card. There, the conversion fee is non-existent. It gives me the official conversion rates. While I have a different one that charges like 15% conversion fee, which is ridiculous. So, whatever works for you, you know. My dad also has a bigger bank in Germany, but still not an international bank, and they're not as bad as my smaller German bank, but they still will have pretty high conversion fees. Like they actually they add 10%. They take 10% for the conversion, which is too much, you know. But yeah, do whatever works. Oh, and on Revolut, I can set it up to receive any currency. So I can set it up to receive, well, over 30 currencies, not any, but yeah, I can set it to receive euros, pounds, US dollars, Australian dollars, whatever. So there you won't have to worry about any conversion fees. I've got some onion, and now I'm gonna use some onion, garlic, salt. I also have fresh garlic that I might add towards the end. So some garlic, salt. Okay. Okay. What do I need to put in? Onion, salt now. No. Okie dokie. Anyway. Okay, we're cooking. Okay, this might take a minute, but yeah, some veggies. But the mosquito bites are already starting to itch a lot less. That's a good thing. It does. It doesn't last for all that long. It's still annoying, but oh well. Actually, let's check outside. Because there's a little bit of rain and a lot of mosquitoes. Nope, not going out now. And by the way, they have a lot of signs here saying not to drink the water. Because apparently some people who, like me, were allowed to stay over, were drank it and got sick, but I just drink it as it is, because I did the same thing 10 years ago as a little boy and had no issues, and I haven't had any issues so far, because my my digestion is pretty tough. Mm. And it is clean water that comes directly out of the mountains. It's just untreated, so it does have some bacteria in it. It's not nothing dangerous, but again, like if you're not used to anything, that it can make your stomach upset and maybe cause some diarrhea and stuff, but nothing serious. And yeah, cheers. I'm drinking it directly out of the tap. My dad is scared of drinking it, but maybe I'll convince him that it's fine. Because yeah, he doesn't have a weak stomach either. A bit weaker than mine, but he's also older, and he's I've been basically homeless for a month now or so. So I've also eaten. I didn't have the. I did do my best to get my hands washed and stuff, but I wasn't. You know, I I'm sure I got my immune system a bit stronger in that time. Mm. You got the strong germ blood. It disinfects the water by itself, lol. Maybe. I do eat raw bacon quite a bit. I have over here too. I don't. I have no issues with that. But you have to know that in Europe, especially Western Europe, pork is a lot safer than other countries. So yeah, in Germany, it's a pretty normal thing to eat completely raw ground pork. Actually, they have a German dish that is made of raw ground pork. And I even make it myself. It's delicious. And I don't worry about it. And I do have my cat with me, by the way. Should I get her? Anyone? Anyone wants to see some pussy? Yeah. My cat did come all the way up to here from Germany. Ja, das ist ganz schön suppig. But yeah. Oh, oh shit, sorry. not really, more like met. But I have to. Yeah. Dann wird es aber die Parts noch ein bisschen an, wenn du nicht gleich gewürzt bist. Und wir haben auch keinen Deckel. Wenn du willst, würdest du lieber, wenn du Suppe hast, wenn du Suppe isst, selber kochen, wenn du entscheiden willst, wie du es machen.
Nein, mach's selber. Ich muss mit der Ruhe Fußball
sonst machen wir die Katze auch überbringen. Dann bringen wir lieber die Katze wieder. Vielleicht kann man auch holen. Ja, genau, eine Katze kommt. That first is the cat, right? She is my cat, but I don't have the nerve to argue with my dad all the time. But yeah, Schweinshaxe, it's not really something I'm into, but I mean, it's nice, but I don't really, it's very fatty meat, and, you know, I try to eat pretty healthy. So it's not really something I would eat on a regular basis. I mean, I try to not really eat any store-bought meat anyway. Where it's legal, I try to get roadkill. Where you're allowed to pick up roadkill, I just pick up roadkill, and that's how I get my meat. So no animal has to die for meat. Well, yeah, they're dead anyway. But yeah. And otherwise, I just eat animals that are either invasive or overpopulating. Some kind of different kinds of wild game. That's how I get my meat normally. As long as you know how long it's been there. Yeah, I just only take it when it's warm, you know, Smutty or Smurfy. I walk up there, put my hand on it. If it's still warm, I'm keeping it. Okay, that doesn't work probably if you live in a really warm place, but if you live somewhere where it's kind of cold, then as long as it's warm, it's fine. So yeah, that's how I do it. If I find warm roadkill and I'm allowed to keep it, then I pick it up. And over here in most of Europe, honestly, deer have become so common and pretty much overpopulating as well. Same thing with wild pigs. That you probably find more roadkill than you can eat. So, and since I travel a lot, I come through countries where I am allowed to pick up roadkill, and that's how I like to get my meat. When I'm in Germany for an extended period of time, I have to go to a hunter and get me some. But yeah, I sent it. Thank you, John. I bet you're hungry. It will feel warmer than it actually is. If you're hungry. Maybe. Like, the last one I picked up, it was like on the edge of what I would keep. But I'm gonna my cat also liked it, so that's also a good sign. If I did pasteurize it just to be safe before, but if a cat will eat it with no hesitation, and she was eating it like it was a treat, not just like normal food, then it's a good sign that the meat is fresh. So you just want to butcher it, get some rough get the rough cuts off of it, and then take it home and put it on ice. Or, well, I couldn't. If I'm not home, I just carry a styrofoam box with me, so I can just buy ice once every day or two, and that stays really nice and cold. I've kept meat for up to a month in a styrofoam box like that, and it works very well. And like people also overstate how easy meat spoils. Meat doesn't spoil nearly as fast as people say it does. If it was actually fresh to begin with, I think that is the issue. And if it's stored properly, but and of course also if it depends how tough your stomach is. Do you actually cook it to pasteurization temperature and all of that? I almost always cook my meat till it's pasteurized. But I know enough about pasteurization that I can leave meat almost raw and still have it be pasteurized. So, that's the difference. Most people don't know how to take care of their meat, so yeah, and yes, I'm not just talking about food, Smutty. I know what you're thinking. You always gotta keep your meat clean. Both kinds. Well, all kinds. No one wants a smelly sausage. And it's not that hard, and it doesn't take a lot to make sure it is clean. I need to go to Scotland and get some native trout, some fresh and some smoked. Yeah, over where I'm at, there's not too many woods because it's like highland stuff, mostly moors and maybe some meadows and some stuff that I don't know what it's called. Actually, it's just like highland wheat. Would be or not highland, but something wheat in German. So, but yeah. So actually, getting wood over here is not that easy. And okay, some kinds of wood you can get easily, but other kinds, the wood you need to make a fire. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna try to stop, but I have Smutty in the chat. That doesn't help. Where are you getting the veggies from? You have to buy them. Down in England, I wasn't really buying much veggies. I was just foraging for wild fruit and stuff. But up here, I'm too far north for much of anything to grow, really. So yeah. The broccoli is coming along nicely. And I've got cans of mushy peas. Good old mushy peas. 35 pence at Tesco or Lidl. 35 pence a can. You can eat a can or two of those a day, and you get your veggies in. So yeah. But down in England, I was mostly just getting some fruit and berries. But can't do that up here, so yeah. You fooled us. You said you're German. You don't see any cabbage. I did eat sauerkraut today, not even kidding. Let's see if I can find any. Or if the rest is in the car, but I do have sauerkraut with me that I brought all the way from Germany. Okay, I'm not finding any, but I did eat. Where did my father put the trash? That I could show you the package of the sauerkraut. Where the hell is it? I don't know. talk to him where he puts the trash too, so I know where to put it. But yeah, I could never tire of sauerkraut. Well, I basically just brought it so I don't get scurvy. If I'm up here living off meat and fish for months. Because up here there is no fruit and veggies. So that's why I brought some sauerkraut. I'm gonna put these potatoes in with the veggies actually. And yeah. And this is pretty much done. Nice. There's someone in the bathroom right now. So that I'm gonna hot here. And I'm gonna start some meat. I'm gonna start handling my meat. I'm listening but closing eyes, didn't sleep last night. Yeah, I know what that's like. Okay. Yeah, you can also come in here if you want to cook and not have all the wind and stuff.
It's okay, but thank you.
Okay.
Oh, it smells good in here.
Hi.
How's it?
Came in to fill up water or?
Yeah.
By the way, if you're not super sensitive, you can drink the water out of the tap.
Yeah, I was
I
thinking
always
about
do
it.
it.
I have some in my bag though. So.
Yeah, I've already drank a couple liters of it. And I did the same thing 10 years ago. I've always been fine.
Yeah, we lived in the place we were living before had well water, and everyone said, "Oh, you gotta boil it, you gotta boil it," and then we obviously didn't.
Yeah, drinking some right now.
But and I probably would be fine, but I'm probably not gonna risk it. Just
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, although if you're from the US, maybe you have some other bacteria over here.
yeah, something
that,
new.
that your system might
That's
not
not
be
used
used to it.
Yeah.
Like, I noticed that when I was in Brazil, that some stuff I was sensitive to that the locals were, and vice versa. So that's something you also have to consider if you come. There's not really that issue between the British Isles and mainland Europe. I haven't heard anything, but if I go halfway around the world, then yeah, there can be some things the locals don't have problems with. I do, and but the other way around. Probably there's been so much exchange with North America over the last few hundred years that Earth.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
That shouldn't be as big of an issue. And also the climates are similar enough, probably. I think that was probably the main issue in South America. Not just, there probably has been enough exchange that the bacteria and stuff shouldn't be that different, but the climate is too different. Two sets. Sure. Nah, guy you're from Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do remember some stuff. Not a lot, but some stuff.
That's okay.
No, I mean, like, about you, I do remember most of the stuff we talked about, but in general, my memory isn't
Oh
always
no,
the
I
best.
get it.
Yeah. Okay, gonna make some meat in a minute. It is pasteurized, and if you want a piece, like, it's actually roadkill, so no animal dies
Oh.
for it.
No, I honestly would try it. It's only my stomach. I used to eat roadkill a lot in college.
Yeah.
But at this point, after so long, it's just like you said, my gut's not used to it anymore. It's a shame though. I would love to try some. It's just
I mean, you can probably get away with a little piece, but
wow.
it is pasteurized, so it is
Oh,
100%. It's not. It cannot give you any
No.
parasites or stuff.
I'm not worried about that. It's just that my body won't digest the red meat.
Okay. And it has been in the sous vide for like 6 hours, I think.
That sounds delicious. I just
And it also helps. It probably actually makes it easier to digest too because it breaks down the collagen and stuff. But yeah.
You're likely right. Probably would be no issue, but well, no real issue.
Yeah.
But I do
Like it is, whatever you prefer. You can try a tiny slice, like a piece the size of a quarter or something.
Oh, even because I'd stopped eating dairy for a while,
Yeah.
and I had sweetened condensed milk really gets to me. I wasn't thinking of it, but
Okay.
I had the tiniest piece of key lime pie about a month ago,
Okay.
and oh yeah, bubble guts all night.
Okay. That's
So I really wish I could, and I appreciate the generosity.
yeah.
Just my stomach.
Okay. Yeah. I get it. Especially out here, it's not really. On the honeymoon, it's not really what you're
Right.
dealing with.
Right. But thanks again.
Of course. But yeah, call him an American pussy making. Smarty. Come on, man. You don't have to be go that low. You don't have to stoop that low. Or do you? You know, I'm still a nice guy. So, no, but yeah. This is the meat for a cat, by the way. This is sous vide pasteurized. It's basically the same stuff I'm eating. It just has no salt, no seasonings, and it's. I'm not gonna sear it off before I eat it, for real. Before she eats it, but I could eat it. Like if I was running out of food, well, I would still give my cats food, but I could eat it. You know, it would be totally fine to eat. Just to show, this is a piece. It is seasoned, but it's not cooked. Like it's not heated now. It's just sous vide pasteurized. Let me switch around the camera. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty raw. And it's actually good. You can eat it cold. Doesn't really need cooking. I think I had like at 53 degrees for 5 or 6 hours. Smarty, come on. Please. You can say pussy, but I think I might actually delete that comment. Not, I don't mind it, but you know YouTube. YouTube being YouTube. Okay. I mean, all my mods can still see it. I just don't know if YouTube would tell him it's Penn State. Fucking hell. I am Penn State. I don't know what that means, actually. Well, I don't know if I should tell it to a stranger. And I know with you I have to be wary. Yeah, I think you can say pussy, but that is like the limit. Because pussy is still a cat. It also means cat, you know. It's the actual animal. That is why I don't think it's an issue for YouTube. But anything past that, just don't chance it, okay? I do want to monetize this channel, so that is why.
it's raining.
Ja, gut. Das bedeutet Podcast.
Ja, das finde ich auch.
Nein, ja.
Hä?
Ja, so live.
Aber die Flasche wird nicht reichen.
Okay. Als nächstes muss natürlich Teil und Park sein, wie wir schon mal hier sind. Das kann ja auch der normale, der günstigste sein von denen.
Ja.
Wir haben, glaube ich, auch einen 8- oder 10-Jährigen, der noch 130 kostet oder so. Gut, hier fällt auch hinten ein. So, yeah. We'll have some nice pasteurized tea.
Gibt auch eine Spezialität in New Yorker mit. Das wisst ihr.
Kannst du machen.
Aber ist ein bisschen teuer.
My dad is thinking of making whiskey venison for himself.
Willst du es wirklich so heiß machen, die Pfannenflamme?
Das ist auf dem Durch. Ja. Müssen ja nur kurz ein bisschen warm werden und eine Kruste kriegen. Yum.
Hey, das sind Gabeln. Das ist Leder.
Ich dachte, wir müssen ja nicht sparen mit dem Fleisch. Das sieht auch noch eine gute Menge aus, oder? Okay, my dad agrees we have a good amount of meat. He likes my meat. So yeah. Okay, yeah, I know. I'm on a camping trip. Okay. Okay. So now back in with this. The veggies and potatoes. And I'm just gonna turn it off so it doesn't burn. Yeah. Okay, no trout, but venison. Well, you might actually already have a trout on the rod. Oh gosh. There's no wind. Still. So I might ask you if there was any wind now. It's still the niches out. I think I'm gonna end the live for now, but yeah, we're gonna have some very nice dinner. So see you guys soon, and peace out. Might catch us a fish later.